Greetings, islanders, earthlings, and everyone except omniraptors. Today's adventure takes us to the highlands, a place of carnage and bloodshed which no herbivore in their right mind would ever travel to. Right mind being the key word, because amidst the stench of blood and rotten meat, we find the hero of our story, a young Dryosaurus.
Hello, Joe.
His name is Albert. He doesn't lack for courage because his brain is so small. Albert is the last of his kind. Every one of his kind have been swallowed up brutally by vicious carnivores and gluttonous hobbits. Upon finding some nutritious-looking flowers, he's confronted by a young Triceratops who doesn't feel like sharing. But upon closer inspection of Albert's sweat-glistening muscles, the trike decides to back off. The nutritious meal awakens Albert's 2 brain cells, and he realizes the danger he is in. So he decides to depart from these lands, never to return again. Getting out of here alive, however, is no simple matter. Eventually, Albert finds himself on top of a mountain above a swamp. With his great intellect, he figures out the quickest way down, straight ahead. Well, that just happened.
You know what? I'm jolly.
Eventually, Albert stumbles upon a family of Hypsies and their Pachycephalosaurus bodyguards. He becomes a part of the family and finally feels like he has a home and a sense of belonging. But even in this tranquility, danger lurks. A few Herreras are lurking about the treetops, awaiting an opportunity to snatch the Hypsies. And so the brave Packies go on the warpath. While the tough kids are battling it out, Albert goes on a quest for coconuts, during which he gets lost. Eventually, he reaches the river delta, a dangerous but fertile place. The complex river system is probably the biggest danger. It is the home of a multitude of dreadful and ugly Dryosaurus, and over the distance can often be heard the terrible roars of the T-Rex. The Omniraptor, vicious bastards, are also among the most dangerous predators in the entire island. Eventually, Albert stumbles upon a pair of friendly gallimimuses. They think he looks funny and let him tag along. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Albert is attacked by a pair of Maya bullies. They've never seen a handsome creature like him before, but they are somewhat overweight and can't catch him. Trying to regain his breath, Albert lags behind his galley friends, and when he catches up with them, he sees to his horror that they've been ambushed by a group of omniraptors who are now feasting on their remains.
You know what? That makes me mad.
Devastated and horrified, Albert decides he doesn't want to be here anymore. He misses his Hypsy family, and so he rushes back the way he came from, trying to find his way back home. Eventually, he stumbles upon a pair of stegosauruses. They make fun of his name and wish for extinction upon his species. And finally, he returns home. It has now been a long time, and the family has grown larger, and also slightly more annoying with all the pups gnawing at Albert's feet. But he is happy and content. Albert has learned a great lesson for a brain of his size. The grass is not always greener on the other side of the fence. True happiness can be found in being content and grateful for the things you already have. With so little happening, most deep philosophical conversations revolve around the weather.
I'm happy.
One day, old and content, with his friends near, Albert feels tired and decides to take a nap. He closes his eyes, never to open them again.